Okay, just like the chat says, please don't mind me. I'm still setting things up. Okay, just like the chat says, please don't mind me. I'm still setting things up. I'm trying to decide if this is upside down. It shouldn't be upside. Oh, it is upside down. Yay! I did it. Woo! Yay! I did it. Pugs out. Woo! Go, go, go. Pugs out. Woo! Go, go, go. All right, I'm here, and I'm just trying to get everything set up. Hopefully, we have. All right, I'm here. Okay, I gotta turn this volume down. And I'm just trying to get everything. Okay, so like I have my laptop, I have my tablet, and I have my phone. So when I talk to the phone, it echoes on my laptop, and after my laptop, it echoes on my tablet. So, oh. I'm going to wait a few more minutes and see if some people show up. I know some of my friends are currently either stuck in traffic or in a school with open house because school has officially started somewhere. I know she's in Missouri. Our Texas school started this week too, so. And I was off today, but I've been working all day. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so Amy's here. Hi, Carrie. I hope you're doing good. I haven't even looked at the questions. I have no idea what's going to be on them. It feels like I'm going to be taking a test or something. I have some things to show people. I know I'm going to have a lot of replays, so I just want to go over some stuff I've been working on. And I have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 journals around me because I don't know what these questions say, and I just want to make sure I'm prepared. I'm pretty sure I have one somewhere I can't find. Someone's going to ask the question about, I'll be like, oh. So I'm going to wait a few more minutes, and then we'll get into the questions. So my birthday is actually the 18th, but my husband's off on Fridays, and the day is just not. It's just the day's shot with him being off. So today was kind of like a good day for me to schedule the live and, you know, hang out. Plus, I've been excited about this live. This is my 3rd time. The first time, it was crazy. Like, the screen was like, I don't know. It was like Carrie was there. Like, the orientation was off. So, like, you had to, like, watch it, like, with your phone tilt. It was a mess. My second one was better. And hopefully the 3rd is decent. So my room's a mess. But thank you for being here or watching. I have all my stuff pulled up. And I've been working on Patreon stuff all day. Amy, I am so glad you upped your game in my Patreon. I'm so happy. So I do, you will be getting stuff in the mail. I do mail internationally. You're in Canada, right? I think you're in Canada. I have somebody who's in Italy too. So I mail international mail. So you'll get Pugsley. You guys get to vote on Pugsley story. And I send the story in illustration. And yes, they're full. And so you'll get, yeah, you're in Canada, so you'll get Happy Mail from me. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get to Canada, But you'll get the story, you'll get the illustration, and I give you like a little small goodies because you are in our printable tier. Thank you. And I need to do research because I would like to send stuff international, but I don't know with everything going on right now. I don't know how that would work. And that makes me very sad. So anyway, Lori's here. Amy, it takes about 2 weeks. Yeah, I had someone I sent to Happy Meal to Canada. I'm in Texas. I'm like, I'm in South Texas. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. It's not my birthday yet. I have a few more days. I just want to have a party today. You know, with your birthdays, you're like, a whole month's your birthday. Well, I'm starting my birthday. I've been working, so today's like my first day to like relax and, you know, do stuff. So, Carrie, where have you been? 19. Yes, they're all full. My tiers are yeah, they're crazy. But you know, I you know, in Patreon you have people come because I do the same thing. So you go to someone's Patreon and you leave and you come back. You just kind of there's so many of them and you want to try all of them. So a lot of my members sometimes leave and then opens up. That's why at the end of the month I usually have an extra couple of spaces left because the people kind of like migrated to somewhere else. So you're in a hospital. Oh no. Okay, you guys ready for me to answer the questions? Because I'm not ready. I have been checking like where like how many are here, but I have 3 questions per like page. So what's 8 times 3? I mean, it's like that's a lot of questions. I'll try to go over everything. I didn't want to be on here too long. I fed Pugsley. Pugsley is fed. He should be happy. They might start barking in about an hour because there's a cat that comes and teases them in the front window, which that's what the story was about last month was a cat. And it's a true story. The cat does mess with him. Alrighty, Pugs and Journals, Q&A. Alright, let's just jump into it, I guess. Oh, look at that. I have so many. All right, question number 1. I know who this is from. She's in my artist tier. And what the artist tier is where I kind of every other week I do like a little art activity. I know Lori's in it. And I do like a little mini like activity in there, and I talk about artists, and I give information about, you know, where to get resources and, you know, supplies. So it's a very enriched environment of art. So I know this is Angie because I remember her asking me one time this question. She said, what do you think about doing live tutorials over Zoom at the artist tier? That's something I have been thinking about, but I'm thinking I might do once a month open to everybody. So like if you are in a printable tier or you're in another tier, I'll open up for the whole Patreon so everybody can do a live or a Zoom art project. And I'm going to go through my art journals. I'm pretty sure someone asked me about my art. And that's something I have been thinking about, and I love that idea. I know it's hard for everybody to get together on Zoom with different time zones and stuff. And but yeah, that's something I can think about definitely. Thank you, Angie. I know you asked me before. Thank you, Lori. Guess who's here? Lydia's here. She's in morning. Yeah. Okay, so this special guest I've been talking about is Lydia from February and June. So you guys have like Leah, right? From Thrifty Day. That's where you got a lot of you guys got your core group from there. Lydia from February and June, she is my Thrifty Day. So when I started, that's who I would binge watch, and I joined her Patreon. And Lydia, she's in New Zealand. I was wondering if she was going to make it because she's in New Zealand. I'm so glad you're here. I was telling everybody you're going to be a surprise. I know there's a creator in here who also likes you, but I don't know if she's going to show up or not. It's Jess with Love Rain Journals. I know she is a big fan of yours. So I'm so happy you're here. Okay, question number 2. Hello. I am Karen. Oops. I am curious about your journaling process. Do you tend to collect things over time, like months or years, or do you make spreads and art right away as soon as something catches your eye? Oh, now back in the day, I did do journaling every day, and again, this is Lydia. She had me going. I was doing it every day. She I guys, and I was just like, so I kind of veered off that way because it was getting too stressful for me to do it every day, and it felt more like a task and a chore than actually sitting there and enjoying the process. So then I like started going like once a week, and then now I'm just like, yeah, once a week now because of everything I'm working and I'm collecting like I don't even know what to say about that. Like, you know how some girls have like organized stuff with their beautiful desk and organization, and no, mine's everything's on the back. Mine's a basket. Like, if you guys watch my videos on YouTube, this is my life right here, and this is just like this is just one thing. So if you guys, my motto has always been organized chaos. When I was a pre-K teacher, it was total chaos in my classroom, but I had everything under control. So that's kind of like still my concept with journaling, is just like I'm very easygoing and flowing now, so I don't stress out. I don't stress out about doing it every day. As in the materials, yeah. It just depends. I mean, that's something that catches my eye. If I see something, if I sit down and start journaling, I'm big for like just grabbing stuff off my desk and putting it on my journal. So I don't actually dig. It's weird how it works. It's just weird. Like everything like pulls together. I have like stuff all over my desk, but yet it fits into my layout. So that, I call it trap. I don't know. It's like everything on my desk ends up in my journal. Yeah, I know. So yeah, I still have stuff from years ago. Unfortunately, I do. When I first started junk journaling, I went overboard with my materials, so I still have a backlog of materials I do need to use, and I try not to think about it. So, what is your favorite type of journal to make? Okay, this is, I go through seasons. My favorite, I think, my favorite journal, I don't know, I can't say favorite, I have too many. I mean, I'm like, let me see, my favorite, this Halloween one was fun. So so obviously I'm gonna look at this. Okay, my favorite journal is this. This is the ones I make the most. So these are Amazon bags. So I take, I don't have any Amazon bags next to me right now, but yeah, I take Amazon bags and I make them into journals. So I guess this is my favorite ones to do because this is the most I have to make. I do have golden book journals that I've made in the past, but at first I was like all gung-ho for them. I'm like, yeah, to go to, but now I'm just like, it's a lot of work, and I my method is just like not. Lydia, does this look familiar? So yeah, so like I said, she's the one who got me into all this. So I did. What's your favorite journal? And throw up multiple, and you yeah, I know. Well, yeah, it's the type of journal. They ask what type of journal do I like to make. So it's not a particular one journal they're asking about. They're asking what I like to make. So obviously I like to make Amazon bags and recycled, upcycled bags. This right here is almost like a box, and I use clear tape. I know. Yeah, yours get really chunky. Yeah, it was what type of journals. So yeah, this is apparently, and here's another one. So I like making these. If I mess up on the binding, I can just cover it up with tape, and then that fixes it. With the golden book journals, the binding is just so hard, I'm just like, I went through that stage. Oh no, I lost my questions in my journals. Okay, so what's your favorite type of journal to make? So obviously these. Okay, so next question is, do you use AI to create your stickers, or do you hand draw all of them? Okay, AI I know is a big thing right now, and it's a tool. As long as you use it as a tool, not a crutch, right? So like, no, I hand draw all my things. Let me just answer that right now. I hand draw all my stuff. Everything is my artwork, and I actually have my art journals and stuff I can show. Um, yeah, so yeah, I draw all this stuff. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit so you guys can see more. Okay, there. Um, yeah, so yeah, yes, I do hand draw all my stuff. I do, but I have to get, I have to, like, it's a valid question. Um, I do use AI for certain things, like the puggy stickers, Pugsley stickers I'm gonna make. Those are an AI modification of his photo. It's his real photo. So it switches him to like a doll. So that's like the really only AI I've used with anything with my art, but it was adorable. I had to do it. And there's like different things. Um, but yeah, the stickers are all hand drawn. Okay, so I don't know what other questions they are, but so when I first started, okay, before I got my tablet or my iPad, I would actually like take pictures of my art and then upload them to Canva and clean them up and then upload them again to something else. It was just a big like hassle to like do my artwork. So I talked to my husband, and I told him I was complaining, like, this isn't working. I want this to work, but it's not like working. So he's like, okay, well, I'll go buy you, because I want to procreate. I've seen so much. I follow Courtney Diaz, and she's an artist. I follow now my mind went blank. Jenna Templeton. She's one of my originals. They're all artists. Lydia's an artist. She does her printables too. So back then I didn't have that option of doing an iPad. So I just recently got an iPad, and I just absolutely love it. So the question is, yes, I hand draw everything by myself. Okay, do you use more than one journal? In other words, how many journals are you creating at one time? Woo, how many journals do you use at one time? What do y'all do? Do y'all do one journal? Two journals? Okay, you do Procreate, Lydia? Okay, yeah, I love it. I just got it 2 months ago, and I was familiar with like not Photoshop, what's that program, the graphic program, with the layers. I understood the layers and how it works. Adobe. I used to do a lot of work in Adobe, so I understand like the layers and, all the, how to tweak it and stuff. But yeah, I love my tablet. But anyway, back to the journals. At first, I don't know. I'm just like, I think my brain works where I have to have multiple things, because if I focus on one thing, I get bored. Maybe that's what it is. I'm having a revelation. Let's see. Like right now, I have my little nature journal I just made, and I have my overflow journal I am working on. I have this I'm working on currently. Let's see. I have this I'm working on currently. It's just go as I go and do it. I have that I'm doing right now. I want to start another memory keeping journal. I finished the one previously, but I do want to get back into my memory keeping. And I'll show you what I mean by memory keeping journaling. It's different than junk journaling, but I think it's more personable and more in depth in like your life and stuff. So I'm going to show y'all guys some of that. But yeah, so I have this right now, this right now, this right now. And I just started, I made my camping journal because we got our camping stuff. And I just made that. I did a video on this on YouTube. So, so obviously the question is, I do more than one, but my journals are all like different themes. And actually I have one more. They're different themes, so I don't feel like I have to do it like I can do it once a month. I mean, it's not like I'm worried about filling them out right away, because each one of them has a purpose, and you know that purpose might not happen for a few months. So yeah, let's see. I have my traveler's notebook journal with the dogs. I have a dog journal, and I had it. I don't know where it. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah, travelers. Yeah, so I have a dog one too. This is a dog's. And I see, look, I print these out and I just stick them in here, and I just do it when I feel like it. It's nothing like, nothing I'm like going to pressure myself to do. Like, this is like a retro cookbook one, and it's just, like his mom was a big cooker, cooker. She made cook food. So she, like, his mom passed away, and she hand wrote a lot of her recipes and stuff. Yeah. Leah's saying how she wants to go back to her art journaling. Yeah, I mean, so the, this journal right here is my husband's mom. She has tons of cookbooks. She was like the cookbook hoarder. I mean, she was just a fancy person, and she liked to cook. So I found this, and it's like a traveler size notebook. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm using it as an art journal / I mean, a lot of it's just art. I mean, it's nothing like, I don't write in it. I mean, I find like different things. His mom's handwriting, I put that in there. I'm in another Patreon. I'm in Girlies, and she sent a lot of like retro restaurant stuff. So it's just odds and ends, really. And but the pictures themselves are cool. I mean, that's just like the illustrations and stuff. Also, Ashley from girl, I just like went blank on my head. I know the B in it. B something. I bought one of her Ephemera kits, and it was like an Italian like theme. So she sent a bunch of like menus of Italian food, and yeah, so it's kind of like an art journal / just whatever I feel like. And so yeah, that's that. Let's see. How did you get started in the journal community? I have a video I just pinned on top of my Patreon. I kind of like go into the story about my discovery of the journal world. I'll just kind of like paraphrase it. So 2 or 3 years ago, I want to say 3 years ago, I think it was 3, my husband had to have open heart surgery like stat. I mean, it was like not expected, and he went in for a stress test, and the doctor's like, no. He ended up having like 2 arteries at 100% and 1 at 90. So he was like days away from having a stroke or a heart attack. And so obviously he went to surgery. So while we're sitting, okay, so he's in recovery, and I'm in my little, like, you know, the hospitals are not that comfortable, you know, you're bored. So I was just like, you know, I've been kind of hearing about bullet journaling. And I'm like, what is it? And, you know, of course you fall into the rabbit hole of Pinterest. And I got stuck in the bullet journal. I still have the boards. So bullet journals. This is it. This is the thing. This was the downfall. So when my husband was recovering, I went all gung-ho with this journal. I mean, and it was before like everybody had Patreons. It was before like Instagram. It was kind of like you were isolated in the community. I mean, of course I had my 3 or 4 girls that I still follow, and but it was not like now. You were just basically relying on blogs and Pinterest. Not even, yeah, Pinterest. And so this is when I did this. So when I first started doing this journaling, I liked it at first, and then I realized that bullet journaling is not for me. If you're a hardcore bullet journaler, you're in the military. I mean, seriously. I obviously, I kind of like veered off to something else, and that's when I started having my creativity pop up in my journals. Then I, like, at the same time, I was looking at art journaling, and I didn't know what, like, I've been to art, and you guys know I do art. I've been doing art for years. And this bad boy right here, art journaling became another obsession of mine. And I put aside the bullet journaling because it was too structured, it was too rigid. It wasn't like, yeah, I mean, it was a lot. So I started into my my art journaling. This is my original art journal. I was obsessed with it. And this is probably one of the ones I am just in love with. Because this is when I found myself more because of my husband being so sick and being recovering. I really had no outlet because I quit my job. And I was just kind of like stuck at home. And it was in Texas. Well, yeah, we're in Texas. It was summer and it was so hot. Like, I'm talking about Texas, like we were on fire hot. And it was like heat indexes were over 100 for like 30 days. And we would go walk in the afternoons, and that's when, like, you know, I kind of got to breathe. But then, like, this was kind of like my escape, my therapy while he was recovering. So this thing is so big, I don't know if I can show y'all. But yeah, so this is when I started art journaling, and I actually kind of finished this book. I was just having fun in it. Like, I did this, like, there's this book I bought, and, oh, that's not it. What is this one? I bought this book, and I kind of, like, did the prompts and stuff, and this is such a cool book. A lot of my journals have these activities. Yeah. Journaling can be definitely, it can either be the killer or the best. I mean, you can either be too stressed out about journaling and worried about everything, or you can just like let yourself loose and have fun. And I guess that's more me, is just to have fun. So one of the projects in that book was every night I would go out with my husband to walk, and I would take a picture of the sky. So I would come back and each night I would draw or paint. This is paint what the sky looked like. So it's kind of like, you know, you're journaling about, you know, different colors in the sky. You know, you pay more attention to detail, I think, when you do these type of projects. You don't, I mean, yeah, I was 101 here. It was crazy. Like, we had the African dust. It was kind of dusky. And then you had, you know, the colors of the sky can be pink and purple and orange. So it was something that, I mean, I got to do. And then, like, this is just like, I mean, I don't even know what was going on here. It's like chocolate, fruit, and on fire. I don't know where my mind was. Like, this is looking out my window. So a lot of this was just a therapy session for me, just getting through that hard time of him recovering. I mean, he's great. He's back to normal. He bounced back. I mean, we're living life right now, and we've learned that life is too short to stress. And that's why we're broke. Because we're not stressed about a lot of things. So we just want to go have fun. Yeah, so I just want to show this real quick. I mean, this was so cool. Like, I was doing a flip through of my art journal in my art tier, my Puggy artist tier. And I was just like, I don't remember doing this. Like, this is all Halloween stuff. That's all Halloween doodles. Like, what was I doing? Oh, let me do this. Yeah, so, I mean, this was just, I can go on and on about this journal because, like, there's so much, like, there's a journey through there's a journey through this journal. Journey through this journal. And the journey I see is just me finding that outlet, I guess. And you see my progression on my artwork, which is really neat to see because, you know, you don't, like, this is something I never would expected, you know, I could do. And then I got into drawing faces, and then I got into more art, like mixed media. And just, you know, this is something that, and my daughter's works in here. But yeah, it's just something that I did this. And after that is when I, honestly, this is when I found Lydia, because this was my next journal. And I got her printables. These are her printables. She had all these. That's a sticker. I don't know if that's your sticker or not. No, it's a happy planner. But yeah, so I made this out of an old book. And I just, you know, this became like, there's tons of stuff. Like all her artwork's in here. I'm getting off. But yeah, so. And then there's another creator I follow, and we're still close and talk. Jen Templeton. She's so how to get, okay, that obviously my husband's heart surgery got me into the junk journal community. Okay, are there any chances you will offer more tiers? I love getting mail from you and I want more. Yeah, I know, Lydia. Isn't that crazy? You know, I know how, like, I know how hard I work with my art, especially my, like, digitals and stuff. So seeing people use my things, it just gives me, like, so much gratification. And I mean, it's just, I mean, I know how it feels to see, like, all your stuff. And people, I mean, honestly, I think this is all, like, there's other artists in here I've used. And, yeah, so that was an old book. I turned an old book into this journal right here. It was before, like, guys, it wasn't even junk journaling back then. It was just, I don't even know what they called it back then. It just seems like junk journaling just took off this year, maybe last year. But okay, new tiers. Like I mentioned before, a lot of people come and go. Usually at the end of the month, I do have a few openings that open up. I do offer it to my members first before I announce it to everybody else, because I want them to get a chance to go in and, you know, try different tiers. But I have a couple spots left for the paper tier. I think Terry just took one. Yeah, but I'm booked. And I mean, like, even the printable tiers, like the $5 tier, you still get happy mail. I mean, you still are involved in the group, in our community. Even though you're just, like, not getting stuff. Well, you're getting stuff, but you're not getting all the stuff, but you're still part of the community. So that's something that I think a lot of people don't realize, because when they see printables, they're like thinking, oh, you know, all, you know, that's just what it is. It's just print. But no, you guys know my Patreon is a whole world of just a whole, this well-rounded. So even though you're in a printable tier, don't feel like you're not, like, getting something special, because you are still getting something special. Okay, so number 7. Okay, 7 responses. Okay. Do you do a lot of painting and sketching on paper or on your device? What is your favorite? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so, okay. No, I know. Okay, I know. Okay, so that's a difficult question, but I think I got it. So I think I prefer the old way. And why? It's easier to go back and look at it. If you have everything on your tablet, and stuff just gets lost in your obviously, like, stuff just gets lost in your it's not, it's easy to use and it's convenient, but I don't think it's something that it's, guys, I'm sorry. It's easier to flip through a book more than it is to go through your tablet. So this is my preferred way of doing my media, my art media. So of course, you know, I'm constantly going through this over and over. So, you know, this is what I prefer. I prefer drawing. I mean, honestly, I prefer Procreate because it's a lot easier, and sometimes I'm just lazy. But I do need to, like, actually physically get and sit down and do some physical work. And with my artist here, that's kind of like my, I guess you can say my, kind of like, I'm kind of be selfish about it because I want to do the art, and I'm kind of like making myself do the art, and it's kind of like giving me a purpose again, I guess, because I was a teacher. I was a teacher for 12 years. So I kind of like put that into the artist here and kind of like have that educational thing, and it's helping me do more research, and it's helping me do more art, more of this art. Yeah, I mean, okay, I'm sure everybody else, I like the feel of paper, and I like the feel of different types of paper. I'm a very sensory person. I knew I'd have to reach across the room for some journals. Yeah, I like the smell. I like the touch. Oh, Lori, don't worry about it. It's fun. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's not a class. It's just an environment. It's just a community of art. It's not like you're paying for art class, because obviously for one, I'm like all over the place in my classes. I'm just like, I'm having fun, and I feel like I'm hanging out with people. So I'm like just being a goofball. So yeah, so we just made this journal. So yeah, I prefer mixed media. This was also an old book I did. So I need to go back into it. And I think that's what the artist here is, because it does give me that, I'm trying to see if it gives me that purpose, I guess, to do art more. So, I mean, digital's great, and I think I've become lazy and spoiled with it, honestly. Okay, so yeah. Okay, I lost my tablet. I should have printed these things out, I know. I'm gonna have to print them out and put in my journal. I really didn't expect so many questions. Okay, let's see. I prefer to sketch on paper. Now, let me see what else. I'm going to scan through it. Okay. With the art paper, I love the watercolor. I'm constantly watercoloring, and I mean, I love this I think watercolors are my favorite art media to use. So this is just a book that this is what we're doing in my artist class here. It's just this. So that's what I like, watercolor paper. Besides journaling, what is your favorite hobby? Oh, I have ADHD. Like, I go through phases. Okay, obviously I love to read. I've always loved to read. And then, like, I went through a phase where I was doing puzzles. I mean, when I say puzzles, I mean like humongous puzzles. And I would knock them out. And I have them. And then Pugsley would come and steal the pieces and chew them up like bubble gum. And then he would, I would lose the pieces. And it just, I was just at the point where I'm like, oh, all my puzzles are missing like 2 or 3 pieces of puzzles. But I mean, it was fun. It kept me, it was before I was on Patreon. So I really was trying to kill time, and it was using my, I think it helped. It's better than sitting around watching TV, right? Or doing laundry. I'd rather be doing a puzzle. But yeah, that was something I went through. Of course, art and reading and hobbies. My husband, I don't garden. I can't garden. I'm the worst person when it comes to plants. Well, I don't know. What kind of hobbies do y'all have? I mean, that's really it. I'm don't know. My mind just went blank. I know puzzles, reading, my journaling, art. I don't like do any kind of like knitting or crafts or any of that stuff. I don't need any more hobbies. Where do you get your inspiration for your art? Where do I get my inspiration from my art? I think it could be numerous things. It could be nature. I mean, I could be taking a picture or something and be inspired to like the sky. Um, Also, of course, other artists are inspiring. On my uh, artist here last night, I was talking about an artist named James Burke, and I was just going on and on about him, and he was very inspiring artist. Also, there's another person I follow on Instagram. I like all my people are on Instagram. Um, Mindy Lacefield. Oh my gosh, she is like the most like she has a very childlike art. It's so fun and so quirky. I took some like I'm big into like taking classes with different artists. Like I took one with James. I took one with Mindy. I've taken a mixed media class. Um, I mean, it's just there's so many resources to find that art around you. I mean, it can just be Pugsley. I don't know. Who knows? Let's see. What has he done? Like, what has he not done lately? Uh, it's hard to like. It's just different places. I mean, there's so much resources out there. I can't really like pinpoint like this one thing inspires me. It can be like I can't do my camera. I'm really into taking photos. I'm taking photos all the time of flowers, of this, this. Apparently, I was watching a video the other day of myself in. My husband and I are walking doing something, and I found a lizard, or I saw a lizard. I don't know what was going on, but I was just like sitting there trying to take a picture of a lizard. I'm like, am I doing this for a purpose, or am I just like taking a picture of a lizard? But yeah, so I mean, pictures. I don't know. Where do you get your inspiration for art? I think a lot of it also has to come from your creativity and just your drive on how you want to do that outlet and how much you want to pay attention to certain things. I mean, you can see a pattern, you can see anything, and just get like oh, that's a good idea for that. Oh no. Guys, I'm not an Apple user, so I'm still trying to learn how to do this. I'm a Google person. I'm an Android. Okay. How old is Pugsley, and is he your first pug? Pugsley is, we're trying to figure it out actually. He is 2.5 or 3, but he's full grown, so he's tiny. He's a little pug. And when I got him, he was like, I think the people who had him didn't really take good care of him because there was a lot of medical issues with him. For one, his eyeballs were like going 2 different directions. Well, they still are. If you ever see his photos, you like see like one eye going this way and then like one eye going that way. It's just it's funny. We're like when he's looking out the window, we're like, do you see 360 degrees? We're so bad. But yeah, he's 2.5 years old. He is my first pug, and I'm telling you right now, he's not going to be my last pug, because I think pugs, I've had dogs my whole life, but I don't know, there's just something about them. They're very loyal, and they're very loving. Like, he'll just like poke me to, just for me to hold him. And then they're so goofy. I mean, they're just like, Pugsley is just, I don't know how to say it. He's just Pugsley. I mean, there's no like, I have a whole album of him somewhere of just like a Pugsley. And yeah, so he was tiny when we got him. And he's everybody looks like, we take him out and stuff, and everybody's like, oh, he's a gorgeous dog and stuff, or like, he's a little turd head. He's very involved in my life. So we think he's 2.5 to 3 years old. He's still a puppy. You can see some photos of him. Yeah, that's how he is. He gets on my shoulder, and he like picture of my profile. He like literally is like a parrot. So let's see. Next question. Pugsley, you had a question. What journal are you most proud of? I think it's the art journal, because like I was mentioning before, it was a very self-discovering journal, and I'm just proud of myself because I was pretty consistent with this thing. I was doing it every day, and I mean, this is probably one of the top 3 favorite journals I have. My next one I'm proud of is someone, the ones I finish is the ones I'm proud of. Let's just say that. How many journals do I have that are not finished? But let's see. There's that one. Which one am I? I love this Halloween one. But yeah, I think the art journal is the one that I'm just was really, I mean, this was the bullet journaling. I'm just going through some of my things. Oh, I like this journal. Yes, I like this journal. I also like my Hobonichis. This is when, like, I started, like, this is kind of like a fake Hobonichi. I was kind of like discovering, like, the, you know, the what do you call it, the technique of the Hobonichi, like how you have to do it every day, and there's different things you can do. It was just something I was discovering. And then I actually broke down and I bought myself a Hobonichi journal. Oh my gosh. You guys, she's on my Instagram. She does, you know, I put her stuff in the stories. Her name's Jen Templeton, and she loves it when I mention her. She just gets a tickle. She just gets so happy. So Jen, if you're going to watch this, hi. So this is when I started doing, Jess is here. Jess, Lydia from February and June's in here. I know you know who she is. I think you do. I'm like, guys, it's just like, so, okay, so the Hobonichi, this is actually the art one. Where's my yeah, so this is my original Hobonichi. Yeah, this is my original one. And this is when I fell in love with the paper. I fell in love with the Hobonichi paper. I know Jess does Hobonichi. I know Lydia does Hobonichi. And it's like, you're probably like, what is a Hobonichi? For one, it took me forever to figure out how to say it properly. It's basically a Japanese planner. And it actually, the Hobonichi is from, I think, actually in Japan, and they started shipping it around the world. And it's gotten very popular, and now you can find it more local. But what makes a Hobonichi is the paper. And I can't explain how the paper is. It holds watercolor. I think, I mean, it holds the watercolor, and it's really easy to mix your watercolor in a Hobonichi. So anyway, so I was just, you know, doing this, and see, there's some, I can tell you right now, there's some of Lydia's numbers in here, and there's February, there's another person, Raven, I always want to call her, it's Courtney, Raven Inc., I think. I follow her religiously. I have a lot of her stuff, and, but yeah, this is something else I was proud of, because this was fun. This was a fun journal. And it can be very structured, like it's a planner. So you have your monthly, your yearly, your weekly, and your daily. So I didn't really use it for what it was intended for. I just kind of like did it. This is like memory keeping / yeah, mostly memory keeping. But the paper, I mean, I just love the paper. You know, I mean, I can just, like, a lot of my artwork's in here, and then I overload my journals with other artists that I like. I feel like that, you know, if I look back and I know who this is, and she's not on Instagram no more. She's, no, that Jenna May June. I always get y'all guys mixed up. It's Jenna. I think it was Jenna, but yeah, she's not there. There's Lydia's stuff, and There's, I mean, I can just, like, that's the three people you'll see my art. You'll see Courtney, you'll see Lydia's, you'll see Pam, but Pam's not here no more, and you'll see Jen and Templeton. You'll see them just constant. And then, yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, that's the artist I've just been. They're my core group. But yeah, so Hobonichi was fun. And then after that, I got this Hobonichi, but this was a notebook. This isn't a planner, so this was more of just, yeah, just that. It's because I love the paper, and I really am trying to talk myself not to get to it. I'm like, no, Natasha, I don't need another one. I don't need. But yeah, the watercolor works so good on Hobonichi paper. Now I lost my tablet again. Oh my goodness gracious, where's my tablet? Let me kind of clean up real quick. I got chaos. Okay, yeah. My tablet's on the top. My tablet's on top of the trash can. That makes complete, yeah, sense. So, let's see. What journal you're most proud of? Where's your favorite place to collect ephemera for your Patreon themes? Amazon? Okay, so like, I really want to show y'all some stuff. Hang on. Like, I don't know. You guys, y'all see her reading rainbow stuff? I could tell you where, like, okay, on my, we call it my little videos I do in my Patreon, like we call it little teasers or shopping hauls. I don't know. I did one the other day from Shein. I got a lot of your stuff from Shein. I get your stuff from Temu, and I get your stuff from Amazon, and I make a lot of stuff. I hand make lots of stuff. But yeah, buy stuff from, like, sometimes I go on eBay and I find stuff, and Etsy I find stuff. It's just everywhere. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's just Walmart, Hobby Lobby. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. What's your favorite place? Everywhere. I don't know. And I try to like do like these little videos showing you what I get. Like, I can't say where I got it because it's over there, and I don't want to do like the big surprise about your pack, because I'm really excited about these packages this month. What are some of Pugsley's favorite treats? Does he like to play fetch, tug of war, or swim? Okay, I don't know if he can swim. Okay, his favorite treats are human food. What are his favorite treats? Tomatoes. He loves little tomatoes. Like, okay, so here's a story. I love talking about Pugsley. So when I'm at home, I love to cook. Okay, another hobby. I like to cook. What do you think about that? Okay, so I like to cook at night, and Pugsley, of course, hangs out with me, and he is like looking at me, but now he knows to look down on the floor for food instead of looking up at me. So, okay, I usually cook between 5 or 5:30, depending. If I am not up in that kitchen by 5:45, he will let me know. He will sit there and bark and bark. It's like he knows, like, Mommy, it's time for you to go cook dinner, because he knows he gets tomatoes, or he gets, whatever falls from the heavens to the floor. So, yeah, his favorite treats, I have to say, like, he's very weird about texture, too. Like, if you give him something and you don't like the texture, he'll just, like, kind of, like, look at it. It's weird. But, yeah, we do give him treats when he goes in this kennel, because he is kennel trained. And it's so cute because my husband, he knows we're going to go, hi, Nicole, and Kay. Oh, wow. I know. How do you spell it? Hobonichi? Oh, I think that's what you mean. Okay, Hobnichni, I think. I don't know. So yeah, he gets treats when he goes in this little kennel, and if you don't hurt, because he knows when Mommy and Daddy put his shoes on, it's getting time to go to that door, or it's time to go to that kennel, because he knows we leave, we give him a treat. So one day, we were getting ready and stuff, and we were missing him. We're like, where is Pugsley? Like, we need to leave. And we go, and he literally walks out of his kennel and looks at us like saying, hey, I'm already in the kennel. Y'all need to give me my treat now. So he went, it was so funny. We're like, oh, okay. We didn't have to tell you to go in the kennel. You just went in by yourself. So treats, I mean, he's a pug. His favorite activities is messing with his brother. He loves to mess with his brother. He's like the annoying little brother. Like, you have that. He's just so obnoxious. Like, poor Max is older. He's 7 years old, and he had a life. He had mommy and daddy by himself. Then here comes Pugsley that just is destructive, and yeah, his favorite thing is messing with his brother. And the thing is, like, when there's a thunderstorm, Max is terrified. I mean, when I say terrified, he like pants and just has really bad anxiety about thunder. And then Pugsley, for some reason, is like the opposite of a thunder buddy. Like, he attacks Max because he knows he's terrified of the thunder. I'm like, dude, it's like, you're supposed to, help your brother because he's scared. No, he's just like, I'm just going to just mess with him. So I think that's his favorite thing to do, is just mess with his brother. And then look for the mailman, of course. So Pugsley is something else. And then the stories, I like, literally, like, what I have you guys vote for are kind of like real, like what happens in his life. And, but yeah, I mean, it's just endless. I need to think about the 2 themes for September. I haven't even like thought about that yet. Is like, what 2 stories do I need you guys to vote on? I haven't. My husband is like the one who actually comes up with the ideas. He's like, okay, well, I don't come up with the options, he does. He's like, okay, well, how about this and that? I'm like, okay, let's just see what they say. And then we like bet on it. Like, so, okay, so now we're down to here. Okay, what is your favorite date night with your husband? This is so funny. You're getting older when your date nights or dates or whatever are consisting going to Costco to get medication and eating a $1 hot dog, because that's honestly, that's all we do. Go get our medication and go get our hot dog, and then, but really, we don't go out on dates. Like, back in the day, I mean, yeah, we went to the movies, and, we went to do adult things, like stuff. And, well, adult things, I mean, like going to the bars and stuff, but I mean, it's so expensive now. But yeah, like right now is just going camping, I think, is kind of like consider our date nights. I need to ask him, like, what's our date? Because I don't know. It's like, he keeps telling me, like, Natasha, let's go out, let's have a date night. Like, I've been hearing it for like 2 weeks now. And I'm like, that consists me getting dressed and shower and putting makeup on. I'm like, really? He's like, when's the last time you wore makeup? I'm like, I don't know, COVID. I have no idea. I don't. And I mean, so, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't, I mean, I guess going to Costco, like Costco, Lydia, is kind of like a big, like Walmart, I guess. I don't know if you guys have Costco, but, right. And it's just like, it's this humongous store, and it's like a whole, we call it a whole wholesale store. It is just a warehouse, basically. And yeah, so they have these like meals, like it's $1 for like this humongous hot dog and a Coke. And we'd laugh. I'm serious. We go like once. It's like either one of us, like our medication. It's just, I'm like, this is too much. I guess I should take him out. I guess I should get dressed one day. I should surprise him. I should like get dressed and put makeup on, and he'll be blown away that I'm dressed up. How long have I been married? I've been married for, let's see, 2000. I've been married since 2013. Our anniversary is December 7th. It's the same day his mom and him got married. So it kind of worked out that way. We didn't intend for it that, like, originally we had a different date set for our wedding. And Oh, Costco, I mean, okay, so like at Costco, they have samples like on every aisle. So like, okay, so we go for hot dogs and we go for all the like we call them appetizers. They give you everything. Like they actually give you like, we got like a free plug-in thing for your wall, like the smelly thing. They give that for free. And then like they give like medication, not medication, but like supplements for free, like test, the we call it sample. It's just like by the time like you go have your appetizers at Costco, and then you go and they're like they have like $1 hot dog, they have a pizza, they have a humongo cookie, and but yeah, that's and we leave there and we're just like okay, let's go back home and do our I guess stuff. I don't know, guys. Life just goes so fast. Our days goes too fast to even like you know I don't know. Oh no. I mean, when it's free, I mean, it's like a little cup like this big. It's just like, it's like you're taking a shot of like juice or something. You walk by, you just take a shot. Or they put like little cereals in these like little like sample cups and you just like eat them real quick. Uh, that's what Costco's known for is the hot dogs and the samples. And I mean, the prices are good. I mean, we buy a lot of stuff from there. Okay, so anyway, married. Yes, we end up getting married on his mom and dad's wedding anniversary. His mom and dad. Okay, so his dad died when he was like in elementary, I think, and his mom passed away right before I met him. Um, they were a very close knit family, and he was a very much a mommy's boy. My husband is older. He is, okay, he's like, I want to say, I don't think about it. Like, I think 9 or 10 years older than me. Oh my gosh. Okay, 8 because he was born 1970. 8 years older than me. And, so I keep telling him, I'm like, you lived a whole different generation than I have. Cause he like, oh, he starts singing a song or he's like, oh, remember this? I'm like, no, I was like in elementary. How do I remember? You're like in high school graduating. So, I mean, it's just so funny. I have to remind him like, look, I'm like younger than you. So stop talking about like stuff that happened like when you were a kid because I was 5 years old. And so we got married on his mom and dad's anniversary. And we're both the same age. It's just funny how it just all and it's just he is my second husband and he is like it's so funny. I even find that James is probably I know it's just like I mean I think a lot of it also is he acts young. I mean he is getting to the point where he wakes up and he complains about this hurts and look at this. I'm like it just it's a hangnail. Just cut it. I mean, it's just everything's so dramatic with him. I don't know if it's because he's getting older or he's just like, I don't know. I hope to God he doesn't watch this. And so I mean, he acts younger than, he thinks he acts, okay. Sometimes he thinks he's younger than he is. And I keep telling him, like, you had heart surgery, you had a major heart, you have a heart disease. And, it's just like with our camping and stuff, it's just, we are like carpe diem, like we just like most easygoing people. Like, okay. Oh, what happened? Okay, how long have you been married? Okay, what do you call your style of journaling? Chaos. I don't know. It's just me. I mean, there's not really a style, I guess. Let's just go through here. Style. I'll just do, how about this? I'll just do a little quick, a little flip through and you guys can see like what the style is. Here. It's a collection. I think it's a lot of collection to your memories, my memories, and using my artistic stuff and just I mean, I have like Thanksgiving, like what we had for Thanksgiving here. I did a lot of memory keeping. I want to say my style is definitely memory keeping because I mean, honestly, you take pictures on your phone, especially me, I'm so bad, and like you don't go back and unless like the memories pop up on Facebook or something, you don't really go back and look at photos. So I think just a lot of it is just memories. So memories, yeah. I mean, I do have junk sprinkled in here, like trash. Yeah, I mean, there's some trash in here, but a lot of it's like photos and yeah. So I'll just do a little flip through. How about that? I'm just. Which ones? So I'll just do this. Yeah, so I took pictures. My husband's like, why are you taking pictures of just random? I'm like, because I document it. It's documented. So yeah. And I like looking back and I like seeing like people's artwork. It's kind of like an art gallery almost. What books I read. Just, I don't know. I took a picture of cold medicine. Oh yeah, this is the year I was so sick for my birthday. Because it says for my birthday, he bought me cold medicine. When was it? August. Yeah. I was so sick. But yeah, so I saw this like really, it looked like a nuclear bomb went off. I was like, I need to take a picture of this. So yeah, and I take pictures of trees and food. I did use like this is the balloons from my birthday party. He did like a little birthday thing for me. All right, bye, Lori. Hi, Aaron. I'm just sitting here just talking. I mean, I don't even know, like, I'm just blabbing along. I'm just having a blast. So yeah, my style is definitely memory keeping. Like, here's some flowers I found somewhere. I didn't even write, oh wait, hang on. Yeah, so I don't even know where these flowers came from. You know what I love doing is taking photos of like Snapchat or in it like taking it and put it in my journals. So it's just a quick little flip through. I colored this when I was working one night. And this is like where he like asked me to marry him. So it's definitely like my style is like a personal, like I love this one. I was just like, this is last year. Now, okay, so I do have to like do a shout out also to another original person I followed and follow is Jen, and she's with Painty Hands. She's a very artistic journaler, and I use a lot of her artwork in here. But yeah, that's someone else. You'll just see her artwork constantly in my. Oh, this is hers right here. That's her artwork. This is her artwork, and that's her artwork. And when I started, like, there's like people that I want to do this. I want to learn how to do this. We're not. Hey, the party's still going. I mean, what? Don't be bummed. What are you talking about? It's not. The party's still going. So this is last year. So magazine art, like art magazine clips. Yeah, so pictures, cards. This is a year ago. Oh my goodness. And look, Rebecca Hoot. See, I didn't discover like Thrifty Day or Rebecca Hoot till like recently. I mean, I no, I've been following Leah for about a year or so. Because I bought stuff from her a couple of years ago. So, but yeah, she wasn't as popular as she is now. So, but yeah. And this is a card that Jess made me for her. I got a postcard from her. I mean, I still have trash, but you guys, This is what Lydia, I don't know if she's still in here, but Lydia calls, I think, flippy flops. And I call them flippy flops. So a flippy flop is when something flops out. Oh, you can't even see it. It flops out. I think she calls it flippy flops. Guys, you have to go to her her YouTube. She's from New Zealand and she has like an Australian accent, and she's so, her voice is just like, it's just like, I love listening to her talk because of her voice. And she is so creative, and she has all these different things on her YouTube. And but yeah. So this is when I started like getting into actual ephemera, because I would, if you guys notice, like a lot of my journals don't have ephemera in it. It's more pictures and words and stuff. This is when I actually started getting into like stuff in my thing. Yeah, I mean, Leah is like the OG, but okay, so you missed it, Aaron. So I'm sorry, Lydia, I just keep talking about you. I hope you don't feel weird. If you noticed. I don't know. I don't even know what a New Zealand accent sounds like. I don't know. I just know you guys' seasons are like flipped. And right now you guys are in winter. And it's just, that's always thrown me off about, watching. Because Jen Painty Hands is in Australia. Jen Tilmonton, she's in, I think everybody I started like watching are all in Australia for some reason. So y'all guys are like the core continent of, I don't know. It's just like all my people were like in Australia. So yeah. Yeah, it's just like, it seems like, I don't know. It's just, okay, I don't know if you were here when I first started talking. I've been involved in the journaling community for 4 to 5 years, and I've seen a transition. Like, I've seen like different, how do you say it? Like different seasons of journaling and stuff. Right now, I think the season right now is the junk trash and stuff. But I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know, like me, I think I'm not in that category. I'm more like into like I don't want, let me see, where's one of my originals? Like, here's a Christmas one. And this is also, okay, this is Jen from Painty Hands' artwork, and that's Jen's. And then I made this from, I think, just cardstock. I know. It's just, I don't know, whenever you did, like, you'll see, whenever you do your Christmas stuff, like, it throws me all off because you guys are in summer and you're like, I don't know, it's just weird. And then, like, okay, so Jen Tilwinson, she's also in Australia, and it's funny because I used to get Happy Mail from her. She would mail it to me, and all her like Christmas stuff was like summer stuff. Like, she sent me like pictures of koalas, like, and they have Christmas hats on. I don't know, it's just weird. So yeah, okay, so yes, junk journaling are big now, but they're not what I used to call junk journals. They don't make their own journals. They stick junk in, yeah. So that's it, Lydia. Is that's the kind of like the season right now. Is, I think that it like, I'm more I don't know. It's just, this is just, I mean, I do like have, okay, so I posted a picture on TikTok or somewhere. And this girl commented saying, you have so much composition in your story or your journal. You have a lot of composition. And I think from what I understood, what she meant was your journal page has a purpose. And, like, it has a story. You have a story in your journal pages. And I guess it goes with like story keeping. So. Yeah, I mean, yeah, scrapbooking. Oh my God, was I like in the 1990s, like scrapbooking groups? It was crazy. I mean, like, so yeah, so I'm just journaling about our Christmas, and I'm just doing like a little flip through while I talk. I guess I should do that. I'm sorry, guys. I just sit here talk and talk, talk, talk. And so yeah, Christmas movies. This is, yeah, this is all. Yeah, but you know, like I spend so much time doing art page, like doing the art. I'm so proud of my art, and I don't want to write something down and mess it up, so I just like leave it blank. Yeah, I mean, scrapbooking was a thing. So yeah, I mean, so you see like different things of trash. Like trash journals to me are like trash. Like Jess, she's using trash. Like she pulls out her stuff and it's just like a pile of it's a pile of trash. And like all this stuff is upcycled. I mean, all my journals are the ones I love, the ones I'm like passionate about are the ones that I make. I mean, this is a fun one too. I can just like go through so many journals. So yeah, the Christmas one. This is different. And I have notes of my like watercolors I bought. And Max has new jammies from Target. This is from Jen Painty Hands. She also, guys, she also sends mail from Australia. She still is. I got like a random postcard from her the other day. And you know, when you have these creators, I know, like, when you, I guess I'm kind of like in the same. I don't know. It's weird. Like when they like your like your stuff on Instagram or TikTok, or they make a comment. You know, that you know just. Like she sent me a card just random. I'm like, I don't even know why. But yeah. This is something I saw on I don't know where I found it. I'm probably YouTube, but yeah, this is an envelope. This is just like a junk envelope I upcycled to be like a little house. And then yeah, this is when I started I bought this from Thrifty Day years ago. Yeah, fabric. I didn't even finish this. Oh my gosh. She's also, I think she is, she's on Instagram too. She has a really cute, she's also, I think she's in Germany or something. She's somewhere in Europe. What is her name? I don't know, but she has cute artwork. I'm like more into childlike artwork. I think more quirky, more, I don't know. Like there's a chicken. This is Lydia's chicken. Yeah. So, the wrapping paper, Max. See, I do have stuff, but then I would write like what, wait, what? I spent my Christmas vacation binging, binging on ER. I thought I said I spent my Christmas vacation in the ER. No. Okay, I was watching ER. Okay. So. I have like so many journals. Let's see. We can do like a little quick flip through of where's the one I just picked up I liked. I already did this one. This one. This one was a fun one. I know, isn't it? I know, Lydia, when you see someone use your artwork and they, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's just it's almost surreal, right? Like, it's like you can't believe, like, someone, you know, is using my artwork. Like, when someone tags me on the social media, it's just, I don't know, it's just a feeling. Let me just flip through this while I talk. This was just a regular, like, I don't know, it's that German, what do you call it? It's a, it starts with the L. It's like a, I can't remember, it's like LUT, I don't know, it's a journal. But yeah, so, you guys can look at this while I look at what the next question is, because I did. Like this. Okay, so this. Okay, so Jen Templeton, she, like I said, in Australia. Well, she took a trip to Japan, and yeah, that's it. Um, see, I told you it's gonna be a kitty cat. Um, okay, so yeah, she went to Japan, and what was so cool is she collected stuff for us from Japan, and she was I was on her mail tier. I mean, it would take probably 3 months to get here. I don't know, it took forever, but she like sent like menus from Japan. She sent um just all this ephemera from Japan. So I actually have like real Japan stuff in here, and that's why I try to like collect a lot of like local stuff to send out. But okay, next question is please tell us your favorite supply to use. Will you? Oh, let me see. I think it's watercolors. Let me. Where's my? You guys can look. I'm looking for. I don't know where it is. Okay, so yeah, definitely watercolors because as I was talking during my art little video I do weekly or bi-weekly, watercolors are so forgiving. I just love how they flow, how they mix and stuff. And that's my, I mean, I just finished this journal. In my journals, like my layouts, I just like literally just do watercolor. I don't like blanks. I don't like blank spots. So I think the watercolor gives it more character and it makes it more eye-catching, I think, and it's so easy to use and it dries super fast. So all my pages like have watercolor in it. So that's my favorite media to use in my journals. And like I said, my Hobonichis have lots of watercoloring too. So that's watercolors. That's watercolor. So yeah, watercolors. I can just go through I can tell you right now. And I get my watercolors from some ladies who make them, Rebel Unicorn and then Andrea. I can't remember her like name, but yeah, they hand make their watercolors and they're just amazing. Coffee or tea or other coffee or tea or other beverage. Well, I'm not a big let's see. I don't know. Like I drink lots of water, but if I want like in Texas, it's Dr. Pepper. Like everybody loves Dr. Pepper, but I'm not a big Dr. Pepper fan. I guess my favorite would be tea. I don't know. That's a like if I say tea, it feels like I'm cheating on coffee, and if I say coffee, it feels like I'm cheating on tea. If it's cold, like McDonald's Cokes. Okay, McDonald's Coca-Colas are so good. I don't know why or how, but they are like really good. Um, I did a class. I can't remember where I did this. I did a class online where she did like a um, teach you how to do it. I don't even remember who it was. Yeah, there's some stamps from Australia. So yeah, so I guess Dr. Pepper. I don't know, Coke. We don't drink it often. Oh, okay. This is from she's on. Guys, I'm. Oh my goodness! What? I have my iPad right here. What am I talking about? I can just show you. Okay, this artwork right here with, and she does Disney. It's like a Disney thing. I should just do this. Okay. This is lit. I mean, hey, I'm just going to show you guys. This is her stuff. So go find her on her Instagram and add her. She does like monthly prompts for 7 days. But yeah, see, I just love going through her stuff. And then, let's see, is Tangy? Baxter. Yeah, Art Journaling Magic. This is what this is from. I did a Disney art class. Stephanie, it's her. Oh wait, it was Lydia. February and June. I don't know if she's in here somewhere. I don't know if she's still here. Oh, no problem, Jody. It's let me see. Let me go back. There. I want to take a screenshot. I'll just look, guys, in Patreon. Okay, in the chat, I'll leave all the information in there for y'all. How about that? I'll leave everybody I've talked about. I'll leave their links to their Patreons. I'll give you all the information. No, Jody, we're still partying. It's been going on for a minute. Okay, so I think that's all the questions, actually. Okay, it's the same thing. It's the same question. Like, what's your style? You guys should know that in my Patreon, I try to have a community in my Patreon to where I want people to think outside the box, I guess. I try to make it more engaging for everybody. I am constantly, you guys are on my mind all the time. It's just like, how can I make my Patreon beneficial, benefit you? See, look there. See, February and June. She's right there. That's who I'm talking about. That's the one I just showed you Instagram. She's right there. But yeah, so I really appreciate everybody in my support in my Patreon. I know everybody has one, and I just feel like I feel like I'm like in this little bitty corner of Patreon, just doing my thing. Yeah, I think she still has digital. Lydia still has I think I'm not a member of your Patreon right now. I'm kind of like rotating between everybody, but I think she still does her digitals. I'm pretty sure. Okay. But yeah, that was the questions. Oh, guys, guess what I finished today? I think I might add some more. I don't know. I can't believe I was going. This is the Dirty Dancing kit. I'm an overachiever. Like, when I want to do something, I want to do all of it. Like, I want to make buttons, I want to make stickers, I just want to do all of it. And I had this idea come across. Like, you don't see a lot of journaling kits aimed towards movies. And of course, okay, this is not a good marketing tool. Don't I obviously need bigger bags. 80 movies. I mean, I grew up in the 80s and I love these movies. And I was like, let me get some feedback, because I didn't really know like what everybody would think about it, but like, it's just blown up like on TikTok. Like, people are like, oh, ooh, fan, they were like interested, like, okay, well, let me, so my thing is, I want to do 80s movies journal kits, or ephemera kits. I don't know what you call it. They're going to be very limited because there's lots of resources. It seems like either my Cricut's broke, my computer's broke. It's just technical difficulties, I swear. So this is the grand preview of the Dirty Dancing kit. And while I was making it, I of course had to make, I had to watch it. So, yeah, here we go. I got a postcard of the resort. And of course, and then like, this is a sign, like the script of all the different actors and actresses' names. Of course, you have like, oh no! So this is something I was working on today before I wanted to make sure that I had it ready to show everybody the so I was thinking, give me a second, let me finish this. Where'd it go? Okay, so I was thinking of putting a craft in there. Like, I know if I did it, I would screw it up. So I'm figured, like, if you do it, you know, I can't, you know. Anyway, so I was going to put this in it for you guys to do, or whoever buys it. Like, you can make your own, like, little hotel key. And I'm giving you, like, the information about the resort and stuff. So I was thinking about doing it, but I was afraid it just wouldn't come out the way I wanted it. And I, you know, I'm giving you the chance for you guys to use your creativity and, you know, maybe make the room key, you know, whatever, however you like. So there's that. And then I found some, just little like pictures, and there's like a Dirty Dancing thing. And of course there's Johnny's car. I might have to cut this off. This is bugging me. I'm still tweaking it, guys. I'm still like, I have to be perfect before I do anything. So this is just kind of like a mock-up of it. So there's that. And then I found a map of the actual mountains. And then we have to have this one. So, fun fact. I'm like full of useless information. That's just me. Apparently, okay, so when I watch movies, I have to like know all, like, I go to IMDb and look up all like the random facts about the movie. It's just something I do. I don't know why. I like to know like the little, you know, stuff that happens. So apparently in this scene right here, she was getting on his nerves. Like, she kept screwing up. Like, she wasn't supposed to be laughing. And that's why he looked like annoyed, because he's literally annoyed with her. So, yeah. So I want to do this one, and then I on my to-do list, I want to do Pretty in Pink. I want to do The Breakfast Club. I mean, there's so many I can do. And everybody's like, Jess was telling me Gremlins. That'd be so cool during Christmas as Gremlins. You know, something like that. I mean, people were like telling me all these movies. Like, there was E.T., someone said, like a space theme. And, but I wish I had, like, you know, like I said, I want to do everything, and I know I don't have time, but it's just, I love how this brings out creativity. Yeah, you have like a little thing right here. And then of course you have to have a watermelon. So that's, and then, I don't know if I want to make like homemade ephemera. Like, I don't know if I'm going to do tags in it. Like, I don't know if, like, with me, I want you guys to use your creativity and make it kind of like custom yourself. It's like, I want to do it, but I want you guys to have a chance to do it. And that gives me an idea. Maybe, okay, this is something I'm going to throw out myself. Okay. Maybe I should do like a little like DIY kit craft thing and kind of like make a list of stuff you can do, like ideas, like you can make tags with this, or you can do, use it on your journals. That way, it actually has a purpose. Instead of me like, doing it for you, just, give you some suggestions. That's different. Let me think about that. I mean, I can give you like, what do you call it? A craft kit? I was a pre-K teacher forever, so my mind's always like, you know, activities and stuff. I think Lydia was a teacher too. You worked with kids, I think. No scissors. But yeah, that's my plans. So yeah, I can like give you guys all this ribbon and just all like I can make the tags, but I won't decorate them, and that way you guys have a chance to do it yourself, and that way it's more personal to you. I'm just thinking out loud. Okay, I'm just thinking out loud here, guys. I don't know. I I talk to myself a lot. One more thing I wanted to show you. Okay, so yeah, this is on my pamphlet tier. I finished this today, and I'm very proud of myself with this. And Angie, this is hers, and she's not here right now. She's a teacher, and she's at open house, and she's very sad. She's making it. Missed it. So I thought I would show her like little journal I made today. That way, when she watches it, she can see it. I already sent her a picture. And yeah, teacher's aide. Yeah, I was a pre-K teacher. Yeah, that's why I have gray hair at 40. I mean, I'm done. So yeah, so this is for our pamphlet here. This is something that, of course, I have 4. I don't remember. This is a possible thing I want to put in my shop. I don't know yet. I just, my to-do list or wish list just gets longer and longer every day, I swear. It's because I'm constantly coming up with ideas, and and I'm just like, I like to keep busy, and obviously, like, you know, I like sharing I like sharing myself with others. I like sharing a lot, so I think that's why I work so hard. I'm very prideful. I'm very I want to make sure you guys get the best quality material there is, and that's why I spend so long on your packages, like the whole month. Like, I'm talking, guys, I'm doing like something every day with y'all, and it can be a little something, whatever. It's not like I'm sitting there for 8 hours, but I want to make sure everything is curated to the best possible way, because you guys are the reason I'm doing it, and it's just something that I'm very passionate about, and I have my original core group, and the compliments and comments I receive about my hard work is, you know, it's just I feel like that, you know, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, you know. So this is for Angie. This is her. So in my pamphlets here, we're doing Reading Rainbow. So I had them choose their favorite. I've asked everybody what your favorite book is. So I asked her, like, okay, what, like, one was like Little Red Riding Hood, and then let me see if I can get the covers real quick. I don't even know what I did with that stuff. Okay, I'm not going to waste my time. So yeah, so someone picked Little Red Riding Hood, and this is how it is, guys. And I just threw all their stuff in here. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, they picked out their books they wanted, and I made them a personal journal. Whew. I finished this earlier, and I just want to show her because I know she's sad and she's missing it. So here's your journal. I'm going to do a little flip through for you, Angie. Okay, so let me just say something real quick. Binding is not my friend. I bought the super long stapler. I can make these all day. It's so easy with that stapler. Yeah, this is the type of journals I make. So it's a little different than like what the I mean, it's different from what everybody's doing right now. So this is actually handmade with like trash and stuff. So yeah, this is her journal. I'm gonna do a little quick flip through. I'm pretty sure Pugsley is not being good right now. So I like how organic. I always say organic, but I like how I like keeping it rugged in like this. I don't like I say in my videos, I don't like straight lines. I like the torn edges. It's just something about it. So Angie, I miss you. I can't wait for you to watch the craziness in here. Put little letter cards and then, yeah. It's upside down. See, guys, I'm like, is this going to, she won't care. I know she won't. I hope not. I was so happy because because she's a teacher. I'm like, I found this thing for like a classroom. And I even put the chicken on it and it was upside down. Oh my gosh. And Chicken Little. I think Pugsley is not behaving right now. So yeah, this is what I made her. So each person in that tier gets a little handmade. And it's nothing fancy. It's not like, you know, it's not, I'm telling you girls, like the journals you see right now being made and the quality of these journals, I would not use them. I would just like look at them. Like I make journals where they're meant to be used. Like you will not be afraid to mess it up. You will not be afraid to make a mistake because it's a very, I want to say rugged journal. It's not like, I mean, some of these journals are like pieces of art. Like I'm just like, that was my problem with the Golden Book journals because I mean, when you do, I mean, you see, oh my gosh, this thing's like chunky bunky. Yeah, sometimes you just don't want to cover up the pretty paper. It's just, you know, but yeah, some of these journals these people do are just, yeah, scrappy. So I kind of made this to where they can actually do whatever they want with it and not be worried about like messing a beautiful picture up. Like obviously I put the letter or numbers upside down. I'm I know she'll get a kick out of it because okay, so Angie's doing the charms this month for our Patreon and she's fine. I know. Angie, I'm sorry. So yeah. So you see how I just kept the pages torn. Put the reading rainbow. This is the card I made for reading rainbow. But yeah, very easy, very, you know, that's it. So they get these with their monthly thing. And I do have, yeah, I think that tier's full. But anyway, that was it. That's all I wanted. Oh yeah, did I want to do this? I made stickers. I wanted to show you guys my stickers I made. I'm sure you guys have seen this already. Yeah, I did this in Procreate. So this is hand drawn, and these are hand drawn. These are all hand drawn. Oh, thank you, Jody. Jody. You need those stickers. This is for my sticker tier. Guys, when you're in my tiers, you get spoiled. Whatever tier you're in, you're getting spoiled. So this is just for the sticker tier. And my all I want it tier. So this is theirs. They're getting this. And I'm going to do more. I'm not just, you know, I want to do more. I have my messed up stickers too. But yeah, that's I mean, I'm doing something every day. I feel, you know. Isn't it cute? I know, I was so, and it has like a rainbow shimmer on it. Yeah, you can see like, and then, okay, I don't know if you guys were around when I was having the issues with my printer. So I'm going to flip through this while I talk because this story is too crazy. I don't know which one to go through. So I wanted my printer died and I wanted a new one. So I went to get one. It didn't do right. It broke. Like literally we're setting up, it broke. And then, yeah, Kate, those are the stickers you're getting. You're getting this one because she's in my sticker tier. You're getting this and you're getting this and you're getting a button. And I don't know where the button went. I have a button somewhere. Oh, here it is. You're getting this too, Kay. That's your, yeah, that's all you. I was hoping you would show up and, yeah. So yeah, the printer just, I went through 4 printers in literally 3 days. And I'm just like, I really was questioning just, was I able to do this? Because it was like the world was against me at that point, because my printer broke, my something else broke. It's like my laptop got all weird, and then like, oh, the Cricut. Okay, so the Cricut wouldn't work, so I had to call. I actually called the like people, and he's just like, go here, da 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 da, you go here, 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 here. I'm like, that's it. He's like, yep. I'm like, oh, okay. But just that those 2 weeks, I'm just like, I was just ready to like just call quits, because it just, the universe was against me. I do weekly YouTube videos of me going through a lot of my process. Um, I mean, I try to make my YouTube videos like, I'm just me. I'm nothing fancy. I'm nothing like, I'm not proper. I mean, I don't sit there and like, do bad stuff or anything. I'm just saying like, I'm just me. I like being funny. I like, being myself. And I like, it's like I'm hanging out with my friends when I'm on YouTube doing the videos weekly. I was very uncomfortable with it at first, and but now I just like, I don't even think about it. I just like get on there and I just start talking. I'm flipping through this while I talk, because I think we went through like maybe 19 journals. This was from last. I can just do like flip throughs of the journals itself and just talk about it, like, everything what's in my journals. But yeah, so I do weekly YouTube videos. I know I'm not a big creator. I'm not like one of the well-known people. I'm just, like I said, I'm just doing me. And this is me, like, this was, okay, so there's a library receipt. I've been doing this for 2 hours. Oh my gosh. Pugsley, what's wrong, baby? What's wrong? He came up to the gate and he's like looking at me like, Mommy, what is going on? Who are you talking to? But yeah. I'll just do a silent flip through right now. How about that? I'll take a break and I'll just flip the pages. And you guys can just look at it. Let me zoom in so you guys can see. And then we can end it. I'll just flip through this real quick, and then so yes, everything, this is painted. Let me just tell you what's going on, I guess. That is hand painted. I drew like a little fairy for some reason. Oh, I bought fairy lights. This is from Raven Ink. I do a lot of her artwork too, or I put a lot of her artwork in here. This was the 80s day. We went out, my husband and I went on, oh look, we went on a date. I'm pretty sure I have makeup. Oh yeah, I do have makeup on. Okay. We had a date day. Pugsley? Oh goodness. No, he's grounded right now. He's just too much. Yes, okay. Oh my gosh. I think I said, I did a video, I think it was yesterday, and I was talking about how he grabbed the crinkle paper bag and ran under our bed, and now there's like pink crinkle paper all over. It's just, he's not allowed in here right now because he's naughty. Yeah, he's a sweet dog. Oh yeah. Oh, he's starting to talk to me. Okay. He's the best dog. He's just a teenager right now, I think. So, and then the cat's here. Yeah, so this is something I did. I colored this. I painted this. I did a Sonic cup. This is a, like a plastic, I don't know what you call it. It's a sticker, but you put stuff in it, so there's like little poof, like flowers. Um, I took a screenshot of my husband's text message. So let me just go through this real quick and kind of explain maybe like my style. So okay, so yeah, let me just say like stuff I do. Maybe you guys can take away from it and do it with your journals. Okay, so this is a text message that my husband texts me, and out of the blue, he, texts me. So I took a screenshot of that. These are like old videos. I was watching videos of my kids when they were babies. So I just took photos from the TV. I took a picture of my perfect curl. I was having a curl day. Let's see what else. This little like saying to myself, like, you don't worry, and until like it's like kind of like a says, if you worry. Okay, so it's just like little things for me, like the right here, like it says, is this thought 100% true? Is it helpful for me to think about? Do I need to think about it right now? So it's kind of like a little reminder myself. My daughter called, so I drew a little cell phone. Here's my flippy flop. We went to Joe's, and this is like, it's like right here. I never wrote like what I wanted to write, I guess. Went out to a place, and we had, that's like the little wrist thing. Yeah, we had a date day. How long ago was this? Because I'm wearing makeup. April. But yeah, so we had our dates. We mostly have date days on date nights. We're too tired at night. So it says, today we cooked hot dogs on the grill. We were supposed to go eat them in the top. Huh? We were supposed to go eat them in the Top Hot Dog in Houston. I don't know what, I made hot dogs on the grill. I don't know what it's at. Okay. So I took a picture of the flowers. Oh, this is the flowers. Like, when these were growing in our front yard, and my husband, I was like, do not mow those flowers down. So I took a picture of it in case he did mow them down. So this is a magazine cover, and then there's the Hobonichi I bought, so I kept like the little insert. This is the library, so when you walk in, you have this big archway, so I took it. I love this journal. Okay, so like another thing with my journals is I tell stories in my journals. I'm like, so okay, the story with this. There was this humongous random bug in my yard. I'm not yard, my room. That thing was like a Texas-sized cockroach. I don't know. It wasn't a cockroach. I don't know what it was. So I found this like little picture right here. I'm like, we had the largest beetle in our house. So like, so yeah, here's a new month starting. This is Jen Painty Hands artwork, and that's Raven's artwork. Raven. This is a cutout from an art magazine. I was at a house babysitting a kid, and the can to the trash can kept opening and closing by itself. So I'm like, I text my husband. I'm like, there's a trash can and it's haunted. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, this trash can's lid keeps going up and down by itself. So of course I had to put it in the book. Of course we have Justin Timberlake for May. One of my favorite songs when I was a teacher was Down by the Bay. So I like literally did. I don't know what this is. It says Down by the Bay. It says a third grader. Okay. I was working at an aftercare program. This girl said she loved my new planner. Then I heard a woodpecker drilling in a tree every morning. There was a woodpecker outside our door or our window. And then there was a frog stuck in my window because I remember it like chirping like forever. And it's like la la la. So I drew that little frog. So there's that. There's Max chasing flies because he loves flies. So he's zooming away to get the flies. This was just a random picture, I guess I like. Oh, Nicholas, my son, was having girl problems. And this is some soap from Walt Disney World. And I think I used it, so I put that in there. Cinco de Mayo. We went out to probably from Taco Seat. Okay, I actually put in what Cinco de Mayo is. So it has like, the origin of it and stuff. So then I did like the little doodles. And then we had teacher appreciation, and then they brought some cookies, so I took that from the cookie thing. Okay, so this is a barbecue place that went out of business, and we were so sad about this barbecue place. It's been around since like the 1970s. My husband grew up and stuff, so it actually closed down. So we went one last time, and I got the root beer. I got the root beer, whatever it is, the root beer label, and I took pictures. And I had this piece of trash, and I just kind of like put the pictures on it and did like a little flippy flop. And I just took pictures around the restaurant. Yeah, see this is what I'm talking about. I do Snapchat pictures. I download them and print them out. And my husband is so funny. He's like, "What are you doing now?" He knows I like hold him hostage with the Snapchat stuff. This was a bag of some stickers I got from I think I got these from Dacio. And the book I'm reading right now, there's me reading my book. That's not my drawing. This is somebody else's. And then I'm doing I had it like a random good hair day. I don't know. It was weird. Like, I put my hair down out of a ponytail, and I look, and it's just like beautiful flowing hair. I'm like, well, I got to take a picture of that. Like I said earlier, I do not keep plants alive. So I did a little memorial for a plant I killed. So I drew like a little cactus. It was a cactus too. I'm like, who kills a cactus? And that's when my husband, it was his anniversary of his heart surgery. So I drew the heart and stuff and what was wrong with his heart. And there he is with his, I'm going to say this is after his surgery. This is just a magazine cover from an art magazine I was subscribed to. And it's a random magazine. Here I just decorated. This is just decorate. There was not even, I mean, some days I would just like put nothing on my pages. I was doing these daily too. So there's Wednesday and there's Thursday. Oh, hi, Ebony. Oh, I wanted to tell you something, Ebony. I forgot what I was going to tell you. Oh, okay, so yeah, printer, who is that? Jody. I will do a video on how I do my, no, it's not photo paper. This is all just regular paper, like the 8x11 paper. And I use a program to lay it out, and I just hand cut it. It's not photo paper. Like, I can literally put, like, hang on a second. I put a bunch of photos on a canvas, and I print them out and just cut them out. I don't do all that. That's too much. So I go to my Canva. It's a free, well, there is a free version of it. And I'm sorry about the ring light. So this is it. Let me see real quick. This is where I do all my photo, all the stuff you see I do, it's all on this thing right here. You can't see that. That's your, let me see if I'm fine. Okay, so like this. So I go, I'll probably do it a really long way, but it's just how I've been doing it for years. I just go and upload the photos in this program and just move them over here and just kind of arrange them. And I just print them out on regular paper. So I'm doing all these photos on one piece of paper. That way, like, you don't waste, like, photo paper is expensive. No, I do it the cheapest way. And my ink, I'm on an instant ink program, and I get as much ink as I need. I just pay like a base, like a subscription. Like, I pay like $15 for 300 pages a month. And I go through ink like crazy because I'm constantly, like, of course, you see, I'm just constantly printing stuff. So, I mean, yeah, this is what I do. I just go and I just lay everything out on here, and I take it and just print it out in paper, and you have all your photos. This was a whole weekend right here. This is 3 days worth of pictures. And the Canva is the most easy. It's very user friendly. Like, you can't really mess up how to do it. And then like, you can do this for free, like all like the photo stuff, and then you can edit your photos, and there's all kinds of stuff you can do. But everything you see, what I do, is on Canva. Yeah, I mean, I can do like a video or just give you a tutorial. I don't know. It's super easy. I mean, when I see these people buying these like we call it, the cameras with the photo paper. That's lots of money. And for one, you're investing in a machine. Two, I mean, the paper's expensive. I'm the cheapest person. I'm gonna give you, like, just, do you have any questions? Just just let me know, and I'll be very proud. I'll definitely answer. This was painted. I did a vintage camera apparently. Okay, so my husband's okay. That's after his surgery. He's all bloated. This is literally 12 hours after he gets out of surgery. They had him sitting up because all the fluid. So a year later, that's him. So I asked him. I'm like, okay, it's your year anniversary of your heart surgery. I'm like, what do you want to do? And I go eat. I'm like, okay, where do you want to go eat? And he's like, I want to go to Hooters. I'm like, okay, I guess. I'm like, okay, since it's your anniversary of your surgery, I'll let you go to Hooters. Oh my God. I was just like, are you sure? I'm like, okay, I'll just take you there. We'll have some wings and you can have a beer, But of course, he gets like the freaking humongo one. But yeah, that's him after his surgery. And that's him, 2 years ago. This, I drew like a little camper because we've been wanting to camper for obviously a few years, and I just color it. Now I do have to use a reference sometimes for my artwork, so I can see, like, I have to physically see something, but I'm freehand, like this is all freehand. Snapchat of me. There is my daughter having an attitude with my husband when she was small. Now I know why people say they have to have hot tea when they do these videos. Yeah, Amy, Instant Ink is like a lifesaver. Like when I was a teacher and I was just constantly printing, I mean, I cannot recommend it. I mean, the HP printers stink, but I mean, the program's worth it. This was a prompt by Jen Templeton, and she basically gave me like little like printouts, and we kind of like, decorated our faces. It's just me, like, I guess playing. Some days I'm like, okay, this is enough. And my daughter. All the state parks we want to go to in Texas. This is a sticker. It's my son's graduation from high school. He was going into the Air Force. He was officially in the Air Force. He is a meteorologist with the Air Force now. He's been in it for almost 2 years, and he loves it. My daughter's birthday party, and I, put little stickers on their little photos. Oh no. Yeah, so there's that. She is a big sloth person, so I had to put a sloth on there for her. Oh my goodness. I hear Pugsley tearing something up. Just little, I print out, okay, so like a lot of it also, I go on Instagram, and if I see something funny or something, I take a screenshot of it and I just print it out. So there's the dogs. There's me and my cute hair. It says, I've been binge watching a series on Netflix about serial killers. There's a rabbit that was at my my job when we were outside playing. Yeah, I took pictures of my desk. It says we moved a bigger desk into the living room, so now I have more space to work. Right now in my room, I have 3 tables. My bedroom that's full of stuff. I've kind of transitioned. This right here is actually very special to me because this girl was in Germany. Her name was Pam. I can't remember her name right now. I'm sure somebody knows who this is. It's Pam something. She's from Germany. Somehow, I guess I ordered something from her. This is an actual handwritten letter from her. Well, she ended up having to leave Oh, wait. Who was I talking to about this? I think it was Jess. Yeah, it was Jess. Oh, my kids are 21 and 20. They're 13 months apart. Pam, I think Jess, we were talking about her. She ended up closing all her, all her, social media. She got rid of all her, because she's an artist. I use her art constantly. She is now owns a bookstore in Germany, a coffee shop. I'm like, that's so cool. It's like, I would love to be owning a coffee shop in Germany somewhere in the hills. So I have actual handwritten letter from her. I guess I bought something from her. I did buy something from her. My kids are 20 and 21. I took some pictures of just like crowns. Hey, look at it. Guys, take pictures of everything. That's just a pile of colors or crowns. That's it. Oh, cool. This is my daughter. She had her hair up and stuff in a hat, and we named her Ned. So that's Ned. It's some trees. I mean, I'm just... Oh, okay. So here's... This is what I love about going back in my journals, because I have all these stories. So there's a Chinese restaurant. How many people are in here? 10. There's this Chinese restaurant. My husband and I have been going for years. And it's just this little hole in the wall. It had the softest, like you walk in and there's just this couch and you like literally sit in it and you smush into it. I mean, it's like you don't want to get out of it. So from that point on, my kids always called that the couch Chinese restaurant. Well, this restaurant ended up having to be moved to another like area of the town, whatever. So when I told my son, he's like, well, what happened to the couch? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what happened to the couch. But yeah, so I took a picture of a couch. And I said, after I came home from my job, he wanted to go eat Chinese food. We went to our favorite place. We've eaten, because of their famous egg foo young. So I'm just telling you, like the food I ate, the fortune right here. And this is another Snapchat of me. Says, this is what TikTok turned me. Oh, it's TikTok. This is what TikTok turned me into on the AI filter. So a lot of flippy flops. A good thing about doing this is that you have more space to put your journaling and your just stuff. So yeah, oh my gosh, it's like this thing's like, it's so fun. It's like interactive. I mean, just like, yeah, we went on a road trip that day and then, yeah, so we ended up here. Okay, so it was National Hamburger Day, and I put a picture of a cow and a hamburger. So, I mean, even if you go online and you can see, every day something. Like, every day, like, National Ice Cream Day, Hamburger Day, whatever. I would go there and, do... If I couldn't find anything to do or I didn't know what to do, I would do that. I'd be like, well, what's today, So, yeah. I'm getting kind of apparently bored with this because I'm getting more... It's getting more. Took a picture of my gray hair, and there's me. Oh, bye, May. Into May. And there's June. Jen Tilmonton, she did all her printables. She made all her stuff, it's hard to tell, out of Play-Doh. This girl sat here with real Play-Doh and did all this. And she took photos, and yeah, this was her Patreon printable. And so everything. She's so talented. I also like listening to her YouTube because she is Australian and she also has an Australian accent. My husband getting checked up from his heart, a ice cream cone, word bank. Sometimes I don't even follow this stuff. I just like writing it down just to have it. I mean, this is just pastel. And that's when Max was, we had to get him a donut. Literally a thing go around his head because he was chewing on himself. So I drew a donut. He was not happy. We're like, it's doing he with the cones, he was able to bend. I took pictures of when we went to Lowe's, and so I took a picture of the cart with the flowers, and there's a flower, and I drew a flower. And then my husband is doing the husband stance at Home Depot. All right. All right, Lydia, thank you. I'm so glad you came. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I don't know if she's still here, but there's Max with his donut on his head. He's not happy. I took a photo of going grocery shopping, and then my husband's barbecuing. Says we had a nice afternoon. We decided to barbecue again. He has been proud of his new grilling skills. Okay, so it was, oh, look, Lydia's not here anymore, but this is one of her prompts. One of her prompts she did. So it was, she said, what food, I wish you would have seen this. What food, wait, what's a food that you hated as a kid, but you love now? And I put a little avocado. And then like chocolate cake. I didn't like chocolate cake when I was a kid, but I like it now. Okay, back in the day, I didn't understand washi tape, so I thought you just glue it down. But I didn't know there was a back to it, so a lot of times I just paste it on. Okay, so, yeah. This is one of her prompts. It says, Tuesday, see, play, document your favorite YouTube channel and what you're watching. Okay, this is all my people I was watching on YouTube. Yeah, so there's that. This is art. This is a magazine. I drew that. But another, I say we don't go out for dates, but this whole thing's full of date nights. I went to our local brewery. I have the best husband. He cleaned the bathroom after he shaved. Wait, what? I have the best husband. He cleaned his bathroom and cleaned the nasty hair. Oh yeah, he cleaned his own bathroom. My favorite current ice cream is Java chocolate chunk. There's he eating ice cream. What else? This is I don't know what this is. Oh, Ipsy. I was doing makeup. This was a quote. I don't know why. And there goes their dog. Yeah, so this is all collage out of a magazine. And stickers and stuff. More Hobonichis. And you notice like how I'm getting like less artistic. I'm just like putting big words. So that's when my son got his job for the Air Force. There's Nat, my daughter Natalie, with her apartment. And this is a printout from Instagram when I took a screenshot. It's just, I look back on this, I'm like, when did I have time to do this? Like, I put the days. It's a Roger Rabbit. I drew this for some, oh, it's National Giraffe Day. That's why I drew the giraffe. I bought new shoes. I drew this. It's went out to eat at a Mexican restaurant. I took a picture of it. And I took more pictures. Yeah, we're going to the beach. No, we do go to the beach a lot. And then and this is a book cover. I was reading a book. And then, I don't know what this is. But yeah. And then, you know what? It was getting too fat. Like the book was. It was like this. I mean, it was like super thick. So, I ended up taking the paper out of this. See how I took the paper out? And I made a journal with it. Because it has signatures in it. So I just took it and I still use it to make journals. But yeah, that's about it. I have a mess and a half. But yeah, I mean, Aaron, whenever like That's what I want to do, is kind of like give you guys a maybe think outside the box, you know, with some of your stuff. I'm not a big, I like to do my own thing. But this is when I started doing more, like more ephemera, you know what I'm saying? Like there's more trash in this compared to what I was originally doing. Like this is more artsy stuff. So I have so many of these journals I can go through. I can't sit here and go through, like, I can talk about these all day. Yeah, I did too, Trace. I need to go because it's been a long time and I'm tired and I've been working on everything today, so. But thank y'all for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I would like to, it is fun to reflect, and it amazes me how much patience and how much time I spend on my stuff. But then you do spend a lot of time and you go back and you're like, wow. Like, I'm being lazy right now. I'm not even, like, I'm not journaling like I used to. Like, I'm not doing what this is. I'm not. So my next project is with my YouTube, like my videos. I want to transform the, okay, so like this is it. Okay guys, I'm gonna tell you right now what, put this in concrete. I want to take this, which is the same, you know, a blank notebook, and I want to do this again. This is what I want to do for this. So I want to decorate this. I've been going back and forth. If you've been watching my YouTube videos, I've been like dealing with this for a while, like what I want to do. But yeah, so I want to turn this into this. That's what they start looking like. Look at that. It's crazy. All right. Well, you guys, yes, thank you. I hope to see y'all around. I'm sure, yeah, we'll do lives. I'll do them sometimes. All right, guys, I really appreciate everybody. Bye. Thank you. Thank you for my birthdays. My birthday